Welcome to this next midweek post from St George's Church here in Tamworth. Often you've been having Sarah, our curate, doing these. You've got to make do with me today. I'm also aware that a lot of vicars have been channeling their inner performer. I've heard of those who are doing keep fit exercises in front of the screen. I've heard of one who has climbed a ladder in their local garden, which is adjacent to a primary school down in the West Country, and conducted an ad hoc assembly over the fence to the kids who were out in the playground. And of course, the one that went viral of a vicar who set light to himself. You're stuck with me, just talking from my study this morning. But if you do have any wacky suggestions, do let us know, and I'll pass them on to our curate Sarah, who I'm sure will be able to oblige with some of those. Now, at present, there is a lot of homeschooling going on. With parents having to look after kids over the 24 hours and perhaps helping them with their 3 R's. And full credit and admiration to those who are having to do this at home. Our prayers and support are with you. I want to talk today just about 3 R's for our lives at present. And the first R is rhythm. We're fully aware that some people are really full on at the moment, of course, in our healthcare, in our hospitals, in our supermarkets, in our emergency services. And again, our full prayer and support for those who are working at the extremes at this present time. But for many of us, our days may seem a little strange and quite different. And there's a real value in having a rhythm, a structure to each day within your day. This can really help. Whatever works for you, but within the shape of our day, to have some sort of rhythm and structure, so that over the course of our waking hours, if you like, there can be some creative activity. Something you really enjoy: painting, writing, making, cooking, whatever that may be. Having something practical to do. I know many people are getting out in their gardens. There might be work to do in the home. So something creative, something practical. Yes, something to keep us fit. Whether it's just gentle exercises or watching Mr. Motivator on the TV and going out for that walk or that ride that is appropriate for you. And also within this rhythm, having time to relax and chill out, whether it's watching that film, reading a book, listening to a piece of music. But a balance of these through the day around the normal patterns of eating, and of course people will be working at home as well. And within this rhythm, the suggestion that perhaps at the beginning of the day, at midday, at the close of the day, a short break to read God's word, to pray, to be still in his presence. So that's the first R that I want to suggest for our lives at this time: a rhythm to each day. The second is ration. This has come from a colleague of mine down in Sussex, who brought to us a week or so ago the idea that yes, we're being told we're in a war footing, and in wartime there were rations, and the thought was to make sure that we're rationing what we are watching, what is coming into our lives. It can be very easy to obsess with the news, hour in, hour out, and that can have quite a negative effect at times. I think it's important that we hear the daily updates from our government, of course, and hear what they're saying and abide by them, and also to connect in with the news. But it's probably unhealthy to just constantly seeing what is coming our way. Keep it in balance. Ration our time on social media as well, apart from those important times of connecting up with friends and family. And that's my third R for this little post, that of relationship. In whatever way you are doing, and we recognise that some people, of course, are alone, but keeping up those phone calls, those connections through social media with your friends, with your family, and yes, I hope you would expect me to say this as well, with our God. Having that quiet space, that quiet time as part of the rhythm of our day, where God's word is able to speak to us, where we can bring our fears and our concerns to the living God. This can be a time of strengthening and deepening that personal relationship with our God. I hope you will find ways to do that. You might want to create just a little table in a corner of your home with a candle, with a flower, with an open Bible, something like that. That is, if you like, your holy space within your home. So, rhythm, ration, and relationship. And within all that's going on in our minds at this time, I'd like to close with just a verse from Paul's letter to the Philippians. These words I always find both challenging and encouraging. And these are words that are in the entrance to the BBC Centre in London and have been there over many years. Let me read them to you from Philippians chapter 4. Finally, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. May those words help us in our rhythms, in our rationing, and in our relationships this day, this week. God bless you.